to layout video number 2. This will be showing the layout plan, the sketch of the bottom deck, because this is easy to model from photos on Google Earth, or the images on Google Earth, satellite images. I am not using track planning software to plan out anything but the top deck, and that has already been done. Bottom deck is the eastern half of the Norfolk Southern and Southern Tier line and the connecting railroads. Starting here, we have the East Binghamton Yard of the Delaware and Hudson. This line here is the D&H South. Between there is the Susquehanna River, and then the New York Susquehanna Western, which was the old Conrail Southern Tier line east of Binghamton. Here we have the Susquehanna Yard and the Conrail NS Yard at Binghamton. This will be the track for the D&H North, and there will be another track going off this way that will go under the layout for staging for the New York Susquehanna Western North. There will be the branch. There will be the branch off of the yard that will go to the power plant in Johnson City. The main will go along here through Johnson City, Endwell, Endicott, coming around. This is a 40-foot wall here and 25 feet this way. So we'll go up here along one peninsula through Owego, Waverly, which is where the branch off to Sayre goes, and today the Ithaca Central runs that, but the Ithaca branch will be represented by staging and the interchange with what is the Lehigh Railway now. You have Elmira Heights, Horseheads, Big Flats, Corning. There will be a yard here, Riverside, and then we have the yard at Gang Mills. Between them is the connecting track for what was the Delaware, Lackawanna Western that went up through Groveland. It remains today as a Bath and Hammondsport, or B&H Rail Corp, a subsidiary of Livonia, Avon, and Lakeville, going through Painted Post, Savona, Bath, which this section, partway through the era, will be Conrail, and the rest will be Bath and Hammondsport. With the branch to Hammondsport, the original Bath and Hammondsport main will not be modeled. Instead, the rest of the line to Wayland will be modeled, and this section is cut out because of the deck above it. Deck number 2 of 4 will have the Letchworth trestle, and that area has to be left clear because the trestle will go all the way to the floor, almost to the floor, like 6 inches from the floor, from the upper deck. It is a 800-foot long, 300 feet tall trestle in real life, and it is a massive undertaking for HO scale, and will take 2 decks worth of space. Continuing on the Norfolk Southern main line, Conrail Norfolk Southern, modeling 1992 to 2009. It's both railroads, plus the Delaware and Hudson trackage rights, going through Addison and Hornell, and then it will end, deck 1 will end with the helix that will go up to deck 2, which will, I don't remember, which goes up to Arkport, and continuing to points west with the second deck. So this deck will have locals, mainline freights. There's a lot of different freight trains that ran through the years on the line. You have the traffic from the D&H that won't go over the Southern Tier, but will go from the D&H South to the D&H North, and from the D&H North to the D&H South. And New York Susquehanna Western coming in and leaving. Locals from the New York Susquehanna Western, NS and Conrail locals out of Binghamton, D&H locals out of East Binghamton, the interchange with the Owego and Hartford and Owego, Lehigh Railway in Waverly, and the Conrail and NS locals that went up the Ithaca branch because it In 2009, it was still Norfolk Southern. The Ithaca Central had not taken it over at that point. And the Bath and Hammondsport, the Conrail locals that went on the line before Bath and Hammondsport took over the rest of the line, and the Conrail locals went to Bath after Bath and Hammondsport took over to Wayland, and then the Bath and Hammondsport through the whole length from Painted Post up to Wayland.